The modern world has introduced tens of thousands of new chemicals into our air, our water, our food, and most of which our ancestors never even encountered. Today, we're breaking down one of the most misunderstood, controversial, and essential topics in all of health optimization: detoxification. Detoxification is a critical biological process that your body's doing right now every second of the day. It's your body identifying, neutralizing, and eliminating harmful substances. But if you want to thrive in this modern world, you need to actively support it. Detox isn't some radical cleanse. It's not living off lemon juice and cayenne pepper. Real detox requires a strategy. Detoxing isn't a trend. It's biology, and it's right now. Your body is dealing with more biological noise, more toxins, more disruption than at any other point in human history. And when your body can't eliminate them fast enough, welcome back to The Ultimate Human. I'm your host, human biologist Gary Brecka, and today we're breaking down one of the most misunderstood, controversial, and essential topics in all of health optimization: detoxification. Now, before you tune out and think, oh, detoxing, it's just a wellness buzzword, I'm here to tell you you've never heard detox like this. We're going to dive deep into the science, the history, and the why behind detox. We'll talk about who needs detox, what we're detoxing from in today's world, and how to do it effectively. And most importantly, how to know when your body is screaming for it. Because detoxing isn't a trend, it's biology. And it's right now. Your body is dealing with more biological noise, more toxins, more disruption, more internal chaos than at any other point in human history. So let's get started. What is detoxification really? Detox isn't some radical cleanse. It's not starving yourself. It's not living off lemon juice and cayenne pepper. Detoxification is a critical biological process that your body's doing right now every second of the day. It's your body identifying, neutralizing, and eliminating harmful substances: chemicals, heavy metals, molds, toxins, pesticides, plastics, pollutants, even metabolic waste. The organs involved: your liver, kidneys, gut, skin, lungs, and your lymphatic system. These are your built-in purification plants. But here's the problem. We weren't designed for the toxic burden we're under today. So who needs detox? The short answer: everyone. But here's how you know your body is asking for detox. You wake up tired, even after a full night's sleep, or you have brain fog or short-term memory issues, or you have chronic skin conditions like eczema, acne, or even psoriasis, hormonal imbalances like irregular menstrual cycles or a low libido, or you have digestive issues that are unexplained like bloating, constipation, diarrhea, cramping, and irritability, or even increased food sensitivities, or you're suffering from anxiety, irritability, or mood swings. If you have joint pain or inflammation, or even swelling in random areas of your body. These are not random. They're signals your body is waving the white flag, telling you it's overwhelmed. Why detoxing is more important now than ever before. Here's the truth. We're living in a toxic soup. We are bathing our cellular biology in this toxic soup. The modern world has introduced tens of thousands of new chemicals into our air, our water, our food, even our environment, and most of which our ancestors never even encountered. So let me break it down. Mold toxins from water-damaged buildings and contaminated foods, heavy metals like mercury, lead, and aluminum in our water, our air, our fillings, and even our cookware, pesticides and herbicides on non-organic produce, glyphosate, plastics and phthalates in our food packaging, cosmetics in our water bottles, endocrine-disrupting chemicals in personal care products and cleaning products. There's air pollutants from industrial emissions and vehicle exhaust, even EMFs from our devices, Wi-Fi, and smart tech. And when your body can't eliminate them fast enough, those toxins get stored in fat, in brain tissue, and in your organs. That's when damage begins. So let's go into the history of detoxing. Detoxing isn't new, it's ancient. Ayurvedic medicine, one of the oldest forms of medicine known to mankind, traditional Chinese medicine, Hippocratic medicine, they all emphasize detoxing the body of impurities. Oil pulling, for example, is an ancient Ayurvedic detox for oral pathogens. Sweat ceremonies, indigenous sweat lodges to purge impurities. Fasting, used for centuries to give the body a metabolic reset. Even Hippocrates said, "Illness do not come upon us out of the blue. They are developed from small daily sins against nature." And many of those sins are the toxins we're exposed to daily. Modern science has finally caught up to what ancient wisdom always knew. So now it's time for the science on detox. There are two main phases of detoxification that happen in your liver. Phase one, your liver uses enzymes to transform toxins into intermediate metabolites. Then during phase two, those metabolites are bound to other molecules so they can be excreted safely. But if phase one outpaces phase two, your body ends up with highly reactive compounds floating around doing a lot of damage. So, to support both phases, your body needs things like glutathione, N-acetylcysteine, or called NAC, B vitamins, magnesium, amino acids, and antioxidants. If you're deficient in these, your detox system stalls. That's when the symptoms show up. That's when chronic illness kicks in. Now, what are we detoxing from today? Let's be real. We're not just detoxing from junk food or a weekend bender. We're detoxing from mold, mycotoxins, heavy metals, mercury, lead, and aluminum, BPAs, phthalates, and microplastics, pesticides and glyphosate, the fluoride and chlorine I always talk about in our water, VOCs, which are volatile organic chemicals in paints, carpets, and air fresheners, EMFs and blue light disrupting our sleep and our circadian rhythm, our medications and our prescription residue, which is stored in our tissues. Even stress creates metabolic waste. Cortisol leaves a byproduct load your body has to clear. And for some people, especially those with the MTHFR gene mutation I talk about all the time, or sluggish detox enzymes, this toxic load builds up faster than their body can handle. Okay, so here's how to actually detox the right way. This is where most people get it wrong. Detox isn't about going cold turkey off of caffeine or on a juice cleanse. Real detox requires a strategy. Here's the 5-step process I use with private clients and elite athletes. Number one, I open the drainage pathways. You can't flush toxins unless your liver, gut, kidneys, skin, and your lymph are moving. That means hydration, movement, and daily bowel movements. You have to support the liver and the lymph system using things like milk thistle, NAC, dandelion, and bitters. Dry brushing, rebounding, sauna therapy. These are all ways to activate your natural detox pathways. The third thing we do is we bind the toxins. You can bind these with things like activated charcoal, bentonite clay, zeolite, or chlorella. These are sponges that trap toxins and escort them out of the body. The fourth thing you can do is sweat it out. Infrared sauna and dry saunas are powerful for releasing fat stored toxins. Two, I like to hydrate and mineralize before I get into a hot sauna. Dry saunas we have centuries of data on are excellent ways to detox and activate your natural detoxification pathways. When you sweat, you're not just losing water and sodium, you're eliminating waste. Our liver actually uses the skin as a secondary route of waste elimination. Most of us are not heating our bodies up or sweating on a regular basis, so we're not even activating our most active detox pathway. The fifth thing I do is I rebuild. Support mitochondria with things like CoQ10, B vitamins, and omega-3 fatty acids, which many of us are severely deficient in. And then we can heal the gut lining with things like collagen, glutamine, and probiotics. Detoxing is a lifestyle. It's not a weekend trend. Your body detoxes every single day. But if you want to thrive in this modern world, you need to actively support it. This means cleaning up your inputs, filtering your water. As soon as you have the wherewithal to buy an under-the-counter water filtration system, it's one of the best investments that you can make. Buy organic when possible, switch to clean personal care products and household products, target 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, prioritize mental detox, cold exposure, breath work, grounding, and even silence. Here's the good news. You won't have to figure this all out alone. I've taken all of this science, all of the strategies I use with CEOs, pro athletes, and high performance, and I built it into a simple, powerful, free 3-day experience. As always, all of my challenges are free, and I built the ultimate detox challenge to answer all of these questions. You'll learn exactly how to test for mold and metals. You'll get protocols to support your liver, your lymph, your brain, and your gut. You'll feel so much lighter, clearer, more energized, maybe for the first time in years. And it's all happening June 23rd through the 25th. So if you're tired of guessing, if you're ready to feel better fast, if you want to take back control of your energy, your focus, and your cellular biology, go sign up now. Again, it's completely free, and you can join me and thousands of others for a full detox reset. Just go to the link in the show notes and take the first step. This is Gary Brecka, and you've been listening to the Ultimate Human podcast. Stay toxin free, stay sharp, and I'll see you at the next challenge. And until next time, that's just science.